Hi, my name is Kirby Ingalls, and I'm an Army veteran, a father of four, and a leadership and transformational coach. And today, we're going to talk a little bit about SMART goals. What are SMART goals? SMART goals are statements of important results you are working on to accomplish. They are designed in a way to foster a clear and mutual understanding of what constitutes your expected levels of performance and what it means to be successful in your professional or personal development. Now, how do you decide on the right scope for your SMART goals? How big? How many? Well, SMART goals are meant to address all the major responsibilities that are going to be required for your goal. And remember, goals are intended to focus on the intention of the goal and the resources you're going to need so that you can successfully complete that goal and to achieve your priorities. Now, SMART goals are goals that you work on day to day. Common types of goals that people set are they want to increase in something, they want to make something, they want to improve upon something, they may want to reduce something, even save something, or even develop someone or something like themselves. And that could be a future goal. So where do you start? You start by thinking about each area of your life in broad buckets and the responsibilities that you have in each one of those areas and where you want to remain accountable in each one of those areas. And the first thing you would do is you would develop a goal statement for each one of these areas. And then you kind of get that scope by remembering to focus on who you want to become in that role versus the task that you want to complete. The third thing here is to ensure that your goals should be very high level, enough to encompass a core outcome for which you want to be held responsible for, but specific and clear enough so that you will be able to measure your own success. And your goals, they should be ongoing, right? And any new projects or assignments, priorities, or initiatives that are specific to this performance cycle. When you have too many goals, that can be an indicator that your goals are scoped far too low. If you focus on more tasks than on an end result. And so what that needs to happen is that you need to roll up those tasks or multiple goals into a broader goal, a future outcome. It seems like our goals are becoming too numerous these days, and we're becoming too task-oriented. And it may be helpful for you to consider combining several of your goals into a broader outcome. Now you say, well, how do you write SMART goals? And I'm going to tell you, the first letter in SMART stands for specific. When you set a goal, be specific about what you want to accomplish. Think about this for a second. This is like a mission statement for your goal. This isn't a detailed list of how you're going to meet the goal, but it should include an answer to the popular W questions. And some of those are who, what, when, where, which, and why. Now, the M in SMART stands for measurable. So what we want to talk about is what metrics are you going to use to determine if you're going to meet this goal. This makes a goal more tangible because it provides a way for you to measure your progress. If it's a project that's going to take a few months to complete, then set some milestones by considering the specific tasks to accomplish this goal. Milestones are a series of steps along the way that when added up will result in the completion of your main goal, A, right? Means achievable. This really focuses in on how important a goal is and what you can do to make it attainable. And this may require developing new skills and changing attitudes. The goal is meant to inspire and motivate you, not discourage you. So when you do that, when you work on the A, think about how to accomplish this goal. If you have the tools and the skills needed to accomplish that goal. And if not, consider what it would take to attain them. The R in SMART stands for relevant. Relevance really occurs or refers to focusing on something that makes sense with a broader goal in mind. For example, if the goal is to launch a new program or service, it would be something that's in alignment with your overall business objectives. While your team may be able to launch a new program, but if the division is not prioritizing or launching that new program, then it would not be a relevant goal. They're not focused on that. That is not their current mission or vision, right? So you want to remain relevant to the broader business goals or objectives or personal or even professional goals, whichever it is that you're setting. Time bound is what T stands for in SMART. And anyone that can set goals, but if it lacks the realistic timing, chances are you're not going to succeed. Now, provide a target date that you're going to deliver. Ask specific questions about the goal and the deadline and what you can accomplish within that time frame. If the goal will take 3 or 4 months to complete, use its usefulness to define what you're going to be able to achieve halfway through, right? These, again, when I talked earlier, I mentioned milestone goals, and that would be halfway through as a milestone goal. It's very useful to define what you should be achieving halfway through the process. Provide time current. When you provide time constraints, you're also able to create a sense of urgency. And with a sense of urgency, a lot of us are more motivated to take action on our goals. Now, I will say the easiest way to write SMART goals when it comes to this is asking yourself and others a lot of questions. The answers really will help fine-tune your strategy and ensure that your goals are something that's actually attainable. Now, I've provided a template below, so go ahead and use that, okay? This doesn't have to be a daunting experience, and in fact, it should be quite illuminating to you. So below, I've demonstrated how to write SMART goals for a typical person, whether it's professional, personal, or your business, right? And you can use this template or worksheet to really get you started. So I'm looking forward to seeing your results. And if you need any help, don't be afraid. When you get the email after you've completed and submitted the worksheet, there will be an opportunity for you to book a call with me and to dive into this just a little bit deeper if you need help. Until next time, this is Kirby Ingles. Good luck and have fun setting your goals.